Hi, IASvideos.com is presenting you simplified daily current affairs analysis. US-India trade relations. India should keep cool, keep calm and carry on. What factors have led to the strategic convergence between India and the US? What is the significance of India-US relations in the contemporary times? India-US bilateral trade grew eightfold since 1991. What factors have contributed to such a huge growth? GS Paper 2, India and its bilateral relations. In this video, you can find detailed answers for all the above questions. The above article has been retrieved from hindustantimes.com, dated November 4th, 2018. What we are providing here is just a 10% sample out of the full-length video. Visit our website iasvideos.com to join the course and to unlock all videos. We offer this pen drive course cash on delivery on Amazon.in too. Amazon will deliver our course to your doorstep. Text about. There is no trade war today between India and the United States. On the other hand, there is not exactly peace. In early October, President Donald Trump called India the tariff king, bringing to the fore bilateral trade frictions that have been simmering beneath the surface for a while. Recognizing this, India should ignore the president's rhetoric. It should continue to stay the course in its current approach to trade negotiations with the US. To date, New Delhi has been quite patient with the Trump administration. What factors have led to the strategic convergence between India and US? Three factors have contributed to the emerging strategic convergence between India and US. First, the end of the Cold War provided an opportunity to both countries to review their relationship in the light of changing global and regional realities. Second, with the opening of the Indian economy, the American private sector began to look at India with greater interest. Trade grew and today stands at more than $120 billion a year, with an ambitious target of touching $500 billion in 5 years. The third factor is the political coming of age of the 3 million strong Indian diaspora. Its influence can be seen in the bipartisan composition of the India caucus in the US Congress and the Senate Friends of India group. What is the significance of India-US relations in the contemporary times? To counter China. Hegemony of BRI and string of pearls not only in Asia but extended to interiors of Europe and Africa, which in long run can be turned out suffocating for the world economy due to its colonial instincts. To peaceful sea voyage. 9-line in South China Sea, which China considers its own, puts the busiest trade route under threat. China started militarizing this area by constricting artificial islands over there. To build Central Asia. Mainly America's commitment to stabilize Afghanistan. India's efforts there are enormous. Thus, success of quadrilateral talks highly dependable upon Indo-US vision. To iron irresponsible nuclear powers in region. Pak and North Korea being unstable politically and economically can damage world peace. US support to India in export control regimes declares India a sensible nuclear nation, thus can be instrumental to curb any devastation in future. India-US bilateral trade grew eightfold since 1991. What factors have contributed to such a huge growth? There are several reasons that the trade between the two nations has registered such substantial growth over the past quarter century. The liberalization of the Indian economy and its subsequent expansion is foremost among them. An improvement in bilateral relations in the post-Cold War era is another factor. A big reason, in addition, is the fact that neither nation has allowed their differences to come in the way of trade. There have been frictions all along, as is evident from the number of complaints each country has filed against the other through the years with the World Trade Organization over unfair trade practices and protectionism.